Pizza Tower, you know it, don't you? Come on now. Come on, you know Pizza Tower, right? Don't fail on me. Pizza Tower, the game released sometime early 2023, I honestly forgot. Yeah, it was huge. Makes sense, considering the game is, like, really freaking good, and is officially my second favorite game of all time. The first place spot will always be the Cuphead. But that's not to, like, downgrade this game one bit. This game is really good. This game has amazing 2D graphics. It has high-speed gameplay that is really fun. That's not to mention other things, like, you know, the boss fights being some of my favorite boss fights ever. And the music being so freaking good, it can honestly warrant its own video, like, honestly. No, I'm not gonna be talking about base Pizza Tower, heavens no. I already did that, and that video was genuinely awful. I'm gonna be looking at the shockingly robust modding community. You'd be surprised at how much mods there are. And one of my favorite things to do with games is modding. So without further ado, please let this channel actually get somewhere by subscribing, and let's just get to it. First mod I want to talk about is lap 3. Just in case you needed more laps in this game, you did not need it. You're a sociopath. Lap 3 adds yet another lap to the game. However though, instead of just going on as normal, no matter what time you have, Pizza Face will show up and try to chase you. You see, normally in the game, when you run out of time, you don't actually die instantly. Pizza Face just comes out and then, you know, chases you. And if you get caught by him, that's when you die. However, though, he is really fast, and it's really stressful to get chased by. So imagine, just a whole lap of that. Fun! I tried out a few levels, all of them are levels I P-ranked, and, this ain't for me, Chief. How people are even able to complete the first level with Pizza Face chasing them, I would never know. So I must say, lap 3 is implemented beautifully. Like, genuinely, you can just tell somebody that this is a Pizza Tower update, and I bet they would believe you. Much like, say, trying to get the P rank for Pizza Tower, you need to do the entire level over and over again just to try again once. Generally, you need to do the level, and then do a lap, do another lap, and then do lap 3 in order to, like, even try. And you're gonna die instantly anyways, because, let's be real, Pizza Face is fast, so, you know, that's the problem with it. If there's a way to just, like, instantly get to lap 3, that would be appreciated, but yeah. While I see why this is the most popular Pizza Tower mod, yikes, it is not for me. This next mod is one I really like. So, here is Super Pizza Tower Mario Bros. I forgot what this was. This is one of 3 Mario mods I have up for this list. And the funny thing is, every single one of them use the Mario World sprite. I don't know why they're all the same, but yeah. However though, I only have footage of this one because this one is easily the best one. Not only does it replace Mario, but it also replaces all the boss fights, except for Vigilante. I guess I couldn't think of one for him. Pepperman is now Wario. And yeah, it's a pretty fitting replacement. Hell, they even played the Wario Land 4 boss theme. That's pretty cool. The Vigilante stays the Vigilante, but now Mario has Gun. The Noise is now Luigi. That's cool. They didn't full on replace the boss theme, but they re-instrumented it, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but now the noise thing, pumping hot stuff, is now played with different instruments. Mario World instruments, I think. And Fake Peppino is now 8-bit Mario. that's just great. I would have preferred if it was 64 Mario, since I feel like Next and Mario World Mario is way more associated with just insanity, but you know, it's fine. Overall, this is a really nice mod that really encapsulates this like insane early Newgrounds animations, you know, like the ones with the sprites that were just insane, because back then they thought Mario saying swears was like the funniest thing in the world. Wait, but that's not all the Mario stuff I have on here. How about Mario's face in the place of Pizza Face? I'm not joking. This is incredible. And for this next mod, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Yes, that is a mod. You wanna know about a mod I hate? All bosses at once. This mod replaces the third phase of the final boss with every single boss fight in the game. Thank goodness it did it with the third phase, because in the third phase, Peppino unleashes his Italiano rage, and now all the boss fights only take 4 hits to kill. Because if not, this mod will be a million times more frustrating than it already is. You have to deal with Peppermint, the Noise, the Vigilante, Fake Peppino, and Pizza Head all at once. And you know what's amazing? So Pizza Head, normally he has this sumo attack, right? He goes big and then he stomps the floor and then he, knocks you up. Pretty standard floor shake attack, But if you do it while punching someone on the ground in this mod, well, not only does he stop you from attacking him to the fullest, he also makes the camera permanently zoom in. So, cheap hits, on the menu. All this combined with the freaking Vigilante. You see, the original Vigilante fight I actually love. Basically turns it into basically mini Cuphead for a little bit, and I love that. Some people don't like the fight exactly because of that, but for me, I love the fight. It's one of my favorites. So for the rematch, they just have Gustavo get up here and if you throw it at him, well then he becomes attackable. So guess what? When all the bosses fights are combined at once, this becomes a pain. Because you need to throw him at Vigilante, and for some reason, it just never seems to hit him. So you're just hitting everybody else, and then now you're stuck with the most annoying combo in existence. Screw this mod. I guess while we're talking about a frustrating mod, how about another frustrating mod? The one-hit challenge. You get hit once, it's instant game over. Practically the opposite of Pizza Tower's initial health system. Okay, in true fairness, this mod isn't that bad since already you get hit a lot and every time it feels like your fault. It also gives 2 enemies their initial attack. Cheese Slime whacks you and the Fork Knight, I'm serious, that's his name, he charges at you. So, pretty cool. I tried this mod on Refrigerator, Freezerator, and yep, it's about as impossible as it sounds. I bet you it becomes a million times easier when you get the Devil's Choice, because, well, you're invincible in that transformation. But, for now, it's pretty hard. There's another mod that's difficult, but is nowhere near cheap. The Rush. This level combines every single escape sequence in the game into one. That's right, all of them. So it gives you a 30-minute time limit. So, pretty neat. However, though, one thing I did, for some reason, okay, see, in Gnome Forest, for some reason, that Pillar John isn't gone, so I decided to hit him, and, oops. Yeah, this level's impossible now. So, don't hit Pillar John. However, there's one thing I heavily dislike about this level. Why in God's name do you need to play the tutorial every single time? Every time you want to restart, which you will be doing often, you need to play through the entire tutorial, and the tutorial feels like it takes forever. I really don't see why they couldn't have just removed the Pillar John blocks right here, so that you could just start it instantly, but yeah. Overall though, it's a pretty fine level. I like it. For me, it feels like it should actually be in the real game, base game, but yeah, I don't know how that would fly for completionists. Pizza P0 Were, the Portal mod. Yeah, this mod doesn't work, Chief. I tried to run it, it removes your ability to run. That is bullcrap. And you play portals, I guess, but I honestly have no idea what I'm doing here. What? This mod is one of the best. Pizza Tower United. What does it do? Simple. It makes Pizza Tower online. That's right, you can play with other living, breathing people in Pizza Tower. That's pretty cool. However, it comes with one massive flaw. This is base Pizza Tower Unite, which, well, yes, it's still good. Does not hold a candle to the Community Edition. The Community Edition is just perfect. There is a lot more characters than in base Unite. And most of those new characters are mod characters. It's amazing. You can have Sonic and Wario just be in the same room together and nobody would bat an eye. And even this has mod support. Genuinely, you can mod the already modded mod. My one and only problem is that you really can't interact with anybody. Like, it's most fun when you're like in a friend group or you're just playing with a friend in this mod and you're all trying to do stuff together. I don't know. There's not that much interaction, which it sounds weird as a negative, which means the only means of player interaction is either just seeing other sprites on the screen or just like taunting with another player. Doesn't mean this is still really cool though. This one mod is basically every mod. It even has not gonna sugarcoat it. That's amazing! It also has more floors. Like it has a floor with all the boss fights. It has a floor of the Sage demo, which I did play to just get footage for Snick.exe because, you know, that's pretty epic. There's also another floor in which if you activate hard mode, you get into Pete Escape, and then you land in a pitch black room with a pink box with an arrow on it, and then you just fall into a completely different level, where in that level, the enemies don't die in one hit. What? Now, this next mod, I think, is the best Pizza Tower mod of all time. If not my favorite mod of any video game. Now, of course, that is a pretty big take, especially since I just talked about Pizza Tower United. A mod that just so happens to have the main character of this mod in that mod's character selection. However, this mod updates way more than just the character sprite. It updates some of the enemies, it updates even the title screen, and it even updates Gustavo and Brick. Let me introduce you. The pizza part was this. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I guess this mod also falls into that criteria, but I got a pretty hot take for y'all, and I'm not sure y'all's gonna like it. This Pizza Tower mod is actually created by Patafoin, who, if you don't know, actually created another mod that I really like, Pizza Tower in Sonic Mania. That mod is amazing. It updates every sprite, and it also adds in new cutscenes, like completely new cutscenes. It even adds new songs in place of the old Sonic Mania songs. Of course, this was made before the game properly released, so some of the songs are a little outdated, like the victory theme. Overall, this is a great mod that I highly recommend if you got the PC version of Sonic Mania. In fact, do you guys want me to make a Sonic Mania mods video? Let me know down in the comments. So, theoretically, this mod would be amazing, right? You're correct! This mod replaces dang near everything. It updates the title card, it updates Peppino's sprite, hell, even the intro. It replaces Gustavo and Brick with Pikachu and Brick. It even replaces the enemies. That is not something they needed to do. On a technical level, this mod's amazing. But heard how I said in a technical level. Because, I don't mean to be mean to the guy, but I'm just not a fan on how the mod looks. I don't know, something about it just looks weird to me, you know? I think it's gotta be something. I'm willing to acknowledge that this mod is insanely impressive for what it is. Like, they even replaced the enemies. That is a level of dedication I would not expect from just any Pizza Tower mod. They even replaced fake Peppino with Ditto, and I just like that, you know? It's really clever. And this art style does have its moments. The enemies look pretty cool, and, you know, Pikachu isn't the worst looking thing around. I actually like him, he's pretty cool. And also Pizza Head, who is now replaced with Meow. He looks pretty alright. He does get a bit lanky for my liking, but overall, it's pretty good. You know what? I figured out. My problem with this mod is Eevee herself. Eevee is definitely an onlooker, especially when, you know, you have to see her close up, then it's just like, eh? But I don't hate this mod, far from it. It's a really good mod. I recognize the talent and skill that went into this. I'm not trying to insult the creator here. I'm not asking the mod to be, like, perfect and amazing. I'm just stating my thoughts. I don't know, I guess this mod just isn't for me. That's all I can say about it. But this next mod's real good. Pizza Party is a mod that replaces Peppino, the fat Italian man, with a pink horse. And somehow it's the best mod in this game. This mod replaces Peppino with Pinkie Pie and Gustavo with Fluttershy. I am cringing at the fact that I'm talking about this on my channel. Now, technically, you can make a case that this mod is worse than the Eevee one, because this one doesn't replace literally every single breathing character in the game. But personally, I don't know, I just like this mod better, man. I like the art style here. It definitely did a better job at, like, translating the characters. into the Pizza Tower world. But don't worry, I'm not just gonna spend this entire thing comparing it to the Eevee mod. I'm gonna talk about its strengths too. Ooh, where do I get started? Everything is so good here. I guess I should talk about one of the things I was not expecting with this mod, and then like how many references there are. They're not the most in-your-face thing ever. They're just a little bit in your face. And to me, that's the best kind of in your face. Also, the fact that they replaced Fake Peppino with an evil version of Pinkie Pie, that is pretty neat. And like I said earlier, they also replaced Gustavo and Brick with Fluttershy and Brick. Also something amazing. So I did not expect for them to do this. When I first played this, I got absolutely flabbergasted. But they replaced Pizza Head with Discord. And I just like that. That is pretty cool. Though I'm not gonna lie, he's probably my least favorite of the changes made. Not like I don't like the decision itself, but the animations aren't too good. They lean way too hard into the cute aspect. Like whenever he's like swatting, like don't look at the camera, look forward, you know? But overall, yeah, no, I literally cannot think of any other problems in that. This mod is amazing. If you have Pizza Tower, check this mod out. In fact, check all the mods out, even the Eevee mod. Sure, I didn't like it, but I bet someone else will be impressed by it. Made this mining community grow bigger. Wait, what? Wait, no way. The Pinkie Pie mod is getting an update? Oh, hell yeah.